Well, we're live now. So, Harry, go storm off and get what you were going to
Oh,
get.
I'm out of here. Fuck you.
I love being a member of Rob's posse.
Whatever. No one knows what that means.
Well, this is the Rob Posse's channel. I'm a disciple.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do a shameless early plug. Thursday, 4:30 p.m. Pacific, Whatnot auction.
I'm glad I can provide you that service.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
I'm probably doing an auction a week from Saturday. I think that's a good day.
Well, there you okay. I'll talk about it more later when there's more people here.
So a lot of people in the, I don't know if a lot of people in the jazz world,
yes,
have picked up this book. I picked up a book. I read
a book.
Yeah,
you read stick figure.
Was it Marvel or DC?
No, it's this book here.
Oh yeah,
it just came yesterday. I got back late because I taught last night. But now jazz now. It's a kind of compiling. Well, it's not kind of. It is 100 essential free jazz and improvisation recordings from 1960 to 1980. And Thurston Moore is one of the people who put it together. And
so is that the kind of music where jazz musicians play where the notes don't really go together, but they do it anyway?
Yeah, it sounds like if you put a trombone in Mazzy's mouth and jump up on top of his head, that's the sound that comes out.
Yes.
It will be like the song only.
But I mean, initially going through it, it's kind of interesting what they have deemed free jazz. This is interesting to me. This Stan Kenton recording looks like it's is that an old 10-inch or is it a 75?
10-inch.
But I've seen a version, a later repressing of this on one side, obviously 10-inch, and I paid it no mind. This is what I have right here, and it's probably one of the longest things that's been sitting in my Discogs. This is this CD mosaic box, but this is not on there. It seems like he was with Capitol a good long time.
He was.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and find that because obviously Stan Kenton, it's not it's probably like a $4 record.
Who coined the term, that genre, free jazz? Who do you know?
I am not knowledgeable on that. And there's some debate. Like there's odd things like this one only came out on cassette.
Weird.
So I have quite a bit of the titles that they profile in this book. So very interesting to me.
Because it shouldn't be free, it should be expensive.
Rich says he can get it signed for you.
By who?
It was. I thought it was supposed to come with a sheet autograph of all the writers, but mine doesn't seem to have that. So I'm curious. But that's that. So Harry mentioned, and he showed records from a collection he bought from
last week.
Last week. And do you have the record in your hand?
Yeah, I was going through. I thought it was just a regular edition.
We're off of the book part already. Okay.
Well, I'm not going to read the whole book to you. It's not story time with Uncle Waxed.
I'll wait till after.
Anyways, it turns out this is a Speaker's Corner pressing.
Is it sealed?
No.
Oh, it's just got the shrink.
But it goes for well over $300.
So I have had the MoFi. I have the MoFi, and I also have that Canadian audiophile pressing. And I determined that the Canadian one they're very close, sounded better. So
yeah,
that's
I had the MoFi too, and I did an AB on them, and Speaker's Corner definitely has the edge.
That seems like be a book that they would be selling at Amoeba in their book department. I wonder why.
What?
That jazz book you mentioned.
Right now, I think I bought it from
Angela. Look at who you did to my hair.
I bought it from Forced Exposure. I think it's a static piece library is the people who pressed it, put it out.
Well, that's
So
you get some cool records in that collection, Harry. Good for you.
I did.
Yeah.
have you
Led
sold
Zeppelin
anything yet?
4 sealed
Yeah, he's did.
classic.
He sold some. Now I have in my upcoming Thursday auction, whatnot. I have 3 classic records. Michael Hobson's classic. I have Who Came First. No, I have Who Sell Out. Who's Next? A 200-gram classic of Who's Next,
Mhm.
and a 200-gram classic of Led Zeppelin 2. So those are.
I need that to complete my collection. Well, of the good Led Zeppelin.
You
Mhm.
need Led Zeppelin 2 classic records?
Yeah. At the
Well, it's
top.
not a cheap record.
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
But does it have the edge over the RL? That's the question.
I would say the RL, what I've heard of the RL on a good system, I give the edge to the RL. I don't think anything comes
well,
close.
you don't need. Here's the thing with the RL, you don't need a good
But the
system.
problem is, I mean, Harry's lucky, but a lot of in fact, I have an RL, but I have an RL from the Coleman collection, and it's crispy as hell. You know, if you don't have
Mine
a
is too,
crispy,
but it plays so loud.
yeah, it
You
does,
can't.
but still, I mean, the
But
the classic record's very good. But
the RL is so good that even crispy on a regular system, you can
yeah,
tell it sounds
yeah,
better.
you know.
Well, maybe I don't need it.
I know if you're not turning multiple, you don't need it, but it's a very good. It's better than most of the other basic things. But luckily, it's not one of the 45 bullshit like those one-siders.
Hey, Matt, I picked that up too, and it is very good.
I don't know about Den Bosch yet, Rich. I don't know. So
Right now I'm
not
veering.
looking good. It's not looking.
Yeah, for me, I kind of priced it right now,
Hey, Tony.
and I think right now I'm going to make an effort. I think there's enough things happening around here and in the States. I think I'm like at 30% on Den Bosch
Yeah.
now.
With the volatility, we don't know if, for instance, in America, if our dictator is going to be kidnapped and brought away and rustled
Uh,
into a courtroom in another country. We don't know what's happening. So it's a
well,
volatile time.
I heard the U.S. military is veering very close to Seattle to
That's what
kidnap someone.
I know. So I might play it safe. I might do that the big LA show again, maybe.
Well, the Vinyl Con is happening in the spring here in LA.
Yeah. So, and I can stay with friends there.
And
And
I
I'm
would
thinking of
maybe,
Chat Fest in October.
well, that's how it works, Rich. When here's the deal, Rich. Let me explain it to you in terms you can understand.
What was 40%?
I told him maybe
Chances of going
40%
to
last
Bosch.
week.
Oh,
So here, Rich, here's how it works. When you're the only one going, it makes it less
yeah.
like I want to be there with just you.
Actually, when you said you weren't going, my chances went up.
I do still have a hotel on hold, which I can cancel. And I have this chart thing, and the airfare's been going down and up and down. And, I kind of want to go, but right now, I don't think it's a good time for me right now.
Look. Here's the deal. This dude can go in the spring, but he could probably go in the fall, I think. So I think I'm up for pushing it off.
Yeah. Yeah. And we might,
The weather will be
by
nicer.
by the time April happens, Den Bosch might be the 51st state in America anyway. So we don't know.
Okay. Let me explain it to you in terms you understand. It's better. You're more likely to come here and find the stupid ass records you're looking for cheaper than in Den Bosch. Okay.
Well, I like the spectacle of Den Bosch
Yeah.
that appeals to me.
No,
the event.
I'm gonna go, but there's a lot of factors that go in. I'm inherently lazy. I have other things going on, and right now, I just can't get my shit together to probably go. And if I can't buy a ticket around before, you probably even should have bought it before now. It's crazy.
Yeah, I tell you what, my if you go to my channel in the shop, my new T-shirts have launched. The first batch of the It's the Music Stupid hat and t-shirt. If I sell 500 of those, I might reconsider. So if you go start buying those shirts and hats and mugs.
So basically what Mazzy's saying, here's what Mazzy just did.
Basically, thank you.
He took
Pay
up
for my
valuable
wife.
airtime and not compensating me to promote the t-shirt. But there's no chance of you selling 500 of those.
Wait a second. When someone goes on the Jimmy Kimmel show or Colbert, they don't pay you.
This is not none of those.
We're always promoting something on.
Actually,
they get paid.
Yeah, they get paid. You know how they get paid,
minimum.
Mazzy? Let's say they have a movie coming out. Chances are they buy ads on the show for the movie.
Well,
Thank
but
you.
that's okay.
But I'm sorry to disappoint a party of one person.
Speaking of getting paid to go on a show, the check is not cleared yet, by the way. I read the Simon I guess the Paul Simon book. He said that when they were just starting out,
is that the
they
Robert
went on
Hilburn?
to the Dick Clark show.
Is that the Robert Hilburn book?
I don't remember who wrote it.
By the way, good job interrupting Harry. Go on.
But anyway, he said they get a check for going on the show, and after the show, they came over and said, "You need to sign that over to Dick Clark. That's the way it works." I don't know if it's true. I've heard stories like in his book.
Dick Clark was the one payola guy who got away with it scot-free, literally. I mean, he was in the payola thing, and then all the other DJs like Freeman, and all that got fucked over in payola.
But was Dick Clark ever beginning a DJ?
Yeah, he started as a DJ, but then the TV thing became big.
Yeah, he had a lot of power, so I'm sure he died quite a very rich man. And in fact,
why do they still call it the Dick Clark New Year's Eve show?
Because he produced the company he created with his name owns so much TV shit. They still exist, and they produce that show. So there you go.
I think it should be called the Trump New Year's Eve show.
Well,
I just want to thank. Did you hear that little ring?
Yeah.
No.
Someone just bought a T-shirt. When an angel rings a bell, a T-shirt is sold. Someone ordered a T-shirt. So go order T-shirts during the show. $499 to go.
Hey,
or a mug.
So Mazzy was supposed to send me a blonde on blonde with the original cover.
I have it for you.
But I did find a copy of it, and it's somewhere around here. But I have some records I'll show quick.
But let me do a book before, because you were talking about books, just one book. And I did show this in the video, but I know Rob doesn't watch my videos. But if you're into jazz and rock and roll in general, and I bought this in Chicago last year, this is an excellent
You've shown that book here before.
But not in this context, not in you talking about books. But
no,
anyway.
you showed it in the context of that book.
Okay, forget it. You never show anything. Forget it, bro. Go show your fucking record.
Show your book.
You trampled over some dead person to get his estate's records. Go ahead.
So show your book about the dude who did Transition.
Tom Wilson, Transition Records, Frank Zappa, Velvet Underground, Bob Dylan, the Electric.
So it used to be a male record company, and now it's a female record company.
Is there a joke there? I don't get the joke.
Yeah, the Transition.
Oh, I get it. Okay, great. Well, Tom Wilson, first black major label A&R producer at Columbia, worked with Leonard Cohen and Simon & Garfunkel, you talked about in a minute ago.
Yeah.
This is a bunch of essays on his life, some that he wrote, some that other people wrote. It's excellent. It's only, unfortunately, a book out of France. I got it at Dusty Groove in Chicago. It's editions 1989, so it's like $25 or $30 for a paperback, but it's just a great overview of this guy and this stuff. So anyway, that's it. Freak Out. He signed the Mothers thinking they were a white blues band.
So his success is all by accident.
Yeah, but he got MGM Verve to pony up a lot more money, went way over budget for a 2-record set for the first Mothers. So,
do either of you two old guys know this record?
The Arthur sounds well. One, I do not know it.
Is it Arthur Lee?
No, none of these guys are Arthur. Chuck Alden, Tommy Trick, Jordan Christopher, Eddie Wright, Tom Graves.
And who's the talent on the cover?
Those guys, I don't know who the woman is. It was on United Artists. I looked it up. I think this is Pseudo Psych.
I love that UA label. That Hard Day's
Did you
Night.
ask Chris?
He doesn't respond to my text.
Hmm.
I found a cheap copy of this. Is a Cure comp, Japanese Whispers. This is okay. So when Impex decided to reissue this, I said, "Well, you can go find a copy of this cheap, right?" This is like a very nice condition version of this.
Is that mono or stereo?
This is stereo.
That's the first Donovan album that it's real stereo, not the rechannel stuff. The earlier American ones are all rechanneled.
I got two more here. Hold on, but Jim needs to come in. Yeah, Jim overslept.
The earlier American ones are all rechanneled.
Hey, can you turn off your? I got two more here. Hold on. Listen, Jim.
Oh, no.
Jim
It looks like he's in the old folks' home.
Jim, you're.
I've been backstage.
I'm muting him because he
I
doesn't
know how
understand.
that goes, Jim.
The stream is playing, Jim. The stream is playing.
Now I know how Harry feels.
Jim, you have music playing in the background.
Jim, your children are here to see you for lunch.
Hope I die before I get old.
Jim is doing his best on every show to play shit that's going to get a copyright strike.
I
do want to
so much
interject.
fun.
I do want to interject one thing because we have a group of us here and a few others on this text thread, and for somehow about 6 months ago it morphed into the same name, and it was very confusing. Two different, it's splintered. So Harry had the wonderful suggestion: get rid of it and start all over again. So I started a new one, and we went through
two of them. You never knew which one to respond
I know.
to.
So we have a new text thread, and we're coming up with names. And if Dr. Rob, if you're watching, Dr. Rob kept wanting to name it some shit ass name, 100 different things. So for right now, for at least January, it's Rob the Wax's Posse, because he's
I still
kind of
like Rob's Entourage.
well, at February 1st, you can change it to that.
Any of you
Is
have
yours
this
the
record?
official title?
I don't think anyone cares. Do any of you have this record?
No,
No.
No, not as such.
you're striking out with us today, Rob.
This is but you've heard of this dude, right?
I've heard of him.
Never. Ovi Wright.
No.
I've heard
Yeah.
of Ovi Wrong.
I've heard of the guy who does.
Well,
the guy
you've
that
been
does-
wrong since you came on.
Who's the guy that
stream
does
this
Little
morning.
Green Apples?
This is
And it
yeah.
don't rain.
There's one of his
O.C.
records. If you
Smith.
find,
O.C.
If you
Smith,
find-
that's what I'm thinking of.
there's one of his records. If you find it, I mean, even an original of this is pricey, but this is a 70s reissue. But this jacket, I guess this label was purchased by ABC, Peacock Records,
You
from
know,
Houston, Texas. This looks like it might have been an original.
I would have thought
Cover.
Paramount owned that one.
Yeah,
hey,
Paramount. Well, this is ABC
Mm-hmm.
Backbeat.
There you go.
Do you know
Brian,
that?
this-
I don't know ABC Backbeat. What is it, Mazzy?
ABC Backbeat.
Probably
Yeah.
the
It was
jazz
a division.
label.
It was a part of
This is
Impulse
this is a soul record.
or Bluesville or Blues. No, what was the ABC Blues something? What was the ABC
Blues Way.
Bluesway.
This is a
B.B.
soul
King was
record.
on it, and
Yeah.
Okay. And if being,
Gang.
Mazzy, watch this. If I even just say sand, in Mazzy's mind, it gives them an opening to talk about San Francisco. But I'm from DC. I don't brag about it all the time. This Andrew White dude was mainly just a DC jazz musician.
It's like a gospel record.
that's
No.
horrible font.
All his records look like this. He self put out
Harry,
all his records.
Jesus set the type for that.
But they're very desirable. His records are very desirable.
That
So
would have
I
been
found
better if it was a single album, though. His White Album.
All his records have those white covers like that.
It just keeps doing.
Hey, Jim, can you quit interrupting, please?
Yeah, I know.
Thank you.
I'm going to put some music on.
This proves that Jesus is bigger than Lennon. Look how
Yeah.
he's about an inch
Yeah.
bigger.
Well, he never said they were bigger. He said they were taller than Jesus.
No, he said bigger, but bigger
Well,
doesn't
it was
necessarily mean
taken out of
popular. No, he's more
context.
popular, he did say.
Which
Well,
was probably true. I knew more about the Beatles than I did
about Jesus,
Bible
the Bible,
at the time.
Yahweh.
Hey, Yvonne, I listen to good music. That's what I do. I don't
I got a lot of
judge.
soul. I got a lot of soul.
I did my vinyl tag video last night. I'm going to put it up this morning
For whose vinyl tag?
for
David Attenborough.
David's.
The guy
The
you never
official
heard
one.
of in your entire
Yeah.
life. I think there's
I've
100
heard-
people now have done it now. There's a lot of people.
I've heard of David before.
Yeah, me too.
Someone told me he was famous.
I think you told yourself that.
You're thinking of the Atkinson diet guy.
You know
Oh,
a
yeah.
technique.
Was
Hold
he
on.
on?
Oh,
Do you know a
Atkins diet.
technique?
Sorry.
A technique I think they used to do in like 70s soap operas, where one of the main characters is having a delusion and they're talking to themselves in the mirror. I think that's what happened to Harry when he heard he was famous.
When I was
He's
famous.
famous, Harry. Yes, Harry, I know.
You know what I want to see? I want to see the movie Harvey again. I haven't seen
Oh,
it since I was like 13.
It's good. I'm surprised they haven't remade that.
Hold on.
We have.
Hold on.
What's that?
Harry,
What's-
I give
what's
you
that-
permission to watch the movie Harry again.
What's that
Or
Jake
Harvey.
Gyllenhaal film with the giant rabbit?
Yeah. Donnie Darko.
Right. I like that. That's kind of a culty thing too.
Yeah.
So, what movies should they never remake?
Hard Day's Night.
90% of movies.
Well,
The better
200
thing is,
motels. 200 motels.
Harry,
Lawrence of
The bet-
Arabia.
the better thing, Harry, is movies they should not have made,
Yeah, 200 motels.
because you actually can see the movie and see how horrible it was.
You know, Rob, I finally watched the last season and the last few episodes of Stranger Things, and I'm not a massive fan of it, but I got a little choked up in the end of that.
Well,
Oh.
okay, so I liked it. It was fine. It was
Yeah,
good.
it was good.
People
It was
that are
good.
complaining about it are weirdos. But here's the funny thing. Have you heard this thing where people are putting together clues from the season to say that there's a secret ninth episode that might be coming out? Have you heard that?
No, it's like a Paul is dead clue. You know,
Yeah.
for what it is in that type of 80s retro thing, I think they did a good job. They kind of stretched out the epilogue. I mean, the epilogue, the last episode was in theaters, apparently, 2-hour episode. And all the big action part of the series or of the storyline ends about halfway in the hour. I'm not breaking any news, but the rest of it is almost like epilogue stuff, which is very good because it's about these people, their relationships together, these kids and the adults. I thought I was surprised that I enjoyed it.
Again, people that are saying, Chris Record Talk, every teenage sex comedy has the same storyline as Porky's. Okay? And I think Porky's 2 the next day, to me, is better than the first one. So that's my opinion.
You know, there are exceptions of movies that and sequels and remakes that have been equally or better than the original. I mean, look at the Ocean's 11. The first, unless you're into those guys, it's not a great movie with Dino and Sinatra and Sammy Davis. And all
Did they
those
make more than one?
No, they made one. But I mean,
Well, no.
made
What was
11
the?
of
Hold
them.
on.
the
But
Clooney.
they made other Rat Pack movies like Robin.
Yeah,
and
they did.
his-
They did it. But yeah.
So okay, if you're going with Harry's theory, Aliens, the second Alien movie, is better than the first one.
Well, I don't think it's better. I think it's a whole
Die
different.
Hard 2, to me,
Better than one.
it's not better than one. It's as good as one.
Yeah,
think.
and I think of that of Alien and Aliens. They're both great, but they're very different.
Alien Aliens is
Yeah,
is a
Godfather
better
2.
movie.
Well, it's an action movie, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
T2 is a good one too. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so if you're saying, listen, there are like 5 storylines for movies. So to say that French, okay, the biggest letdown in my life is Fletch Lives. I love Fletch so much. The second one is a horrible movie.
French
There's only
Connection.
one.
I've seen
There's
the
only
second
French
one
Connection
funny
2 is
joke
not
in that
great
whole
either.
film.
Yeah, French Connection 2 is not great though. I don't think it's okay.
You know, Rick.
Exorcist 2 is terrible.
Hey,
And
hold
3.
on, Ricks. Do we have to do a welfare check on you? You're slowly going downhill with your comments.
Uh-oh.
What does this mean? What does this mean? There's tons of better. And then when I'm trying to even think remakes. There's I can at least think about 10 that are better.
You know, it's okay. Here's a good remake. The original was good, but not a lot of Americans saw it. Is what's the Michael Caine movie with the Mini Coopers? Donald Sutherland.
The Italian Job.
Italian Job remake was better than the first one.
How about the
Yeah,
getaway?
but the Italian Job first one is very Britishy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's my point. I mean,
how about the 2 getaways?
I didn't love the first one.
Because it's basically the second getaway was caught up in that whole Alec Baldwin hooking up with Kim Basinger nonsense.
Yeah, I don't
So
think.
what
either.
about Death at a Funeral? I think the UK version was way
Okay,
better than
okay.
the US.
So you want some insight on that, Harry? Because I tested both of them and everything.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I love the UK version.
Well, okay. Literally, the same filmmakers, the same writer. In the UK one, they literally took the script. They didn't make any changes to the script. And they
Yeah.
made the second one like 3 years after the first one. So Death at a Funeral, the first one, the British one, was directed by Frank Oz. Excellent. The second, so in the movie, in the first one, Peter Dinklage is a character in the film.
Mm-hmm.
In the second one, which they made no changes to the script, Neil LaBute, who whatever happened to that dude, you know, he's like
See the South African director?
No, he's an American Mormon filmmaker.
Oh.
Neil LaBute, who went downhill very quickly from making like his first movies were excellent. He directed the Chris Rock version, and Peter Dinklage is in it and plays the same exact character. If you watch them side by
But
side,
it wasn't as good. It wasn't as funny.
well, probably because Frank Oz is it leaps and bounds better director than Neil LaBute, especially for comedy. And I'll tell you one thing: when I was testing Death at a Funeral, the first one, we did a bunch of screenings of it, which there was no need. It always played well, but Frank Oz was so nice, and I got to meet. We went to New York to do a screening, and I got to meet Rick Moranis, and he was very nice. That's like one of the people I've met doing what I do, and I go, I met Rick Moranis.
Yeah,
and that was like, you know, he quit. He made so much money, and his wife passed away, and he wanted to raise his kids, and he just quit like 30 years ago. He was at the top of his profession. So now he came back to make that Spaceball sequel. I hope that is good. I hope that is good. Because that History of the World TV show they did was not good.
Didn't Marlon Brando call him Little Piggy or something?
Actually,
Frank
the
Oz.
the TV show, there was one line when Noah was bringing 2 of each animal in onto the ark, and he confided that he brought 3 pugs. I thought that was funny.
You know what's a surprising
Could you go back to playing music, please?
Wait, you know what a surprising TV show based on a movie I thought was very good and great, and didn't try and reinvented it, but kept the same vision, but a whole different story series is Fargo. And every season was a different story. I think maybe one season didn't work so well, but I liked that. Could have been so bad. And they didn't try to use the same characters. They got the vibe of this fictitious time and story. And that's the guy. What's the guy's name? Noah Hawley. That showrunner and writer is so fucking great. He did the new Alien America or Alien World, Earth, Alien Earth, which is actually excellent. And he's an amazing storyteller. Yeah, Fargo is mostly great.
How about the? Can we go back to books?
No,
Okay, because of the Anthony Jeselnik book club.
I don't think that guy is
Okay.
funny at all. He's one
I-
comedian I find not funny.
Sometimes he's funny.
No
I like
time.
Sometimes he's really funny. He's
I
got
like
one
his
joke where he says, I think he says his mother-in-law, might have been his mother. He says,
Yeah,
my
there was-
mother-in-law should have been in Tower 2 when that plane hit. I think.
I think, yeah.
the way he does is
It's very dry, slow. I love it. His book club, he's starting with Jim Thompson, The Getaway. Anyway, and I'm going to read it because I'm a big Jim Thompson
Yeah, the
fan.
Chris Rock season was off. I agree, you know. Yeah.
I don't think I saw that one.
Simple Plan, that was
That was good.
that was Spider-Man and all the horror
Hey.
movie.
Okay.
That was a great movie.
Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi.
How about this? I think I'm going to start a new weekly live stream called the Wax Book Club, and everyone will come up and talk about books they bought but have not read yet.
Do you have this book, Maggie?
Yes.
His radio show is so good. I learn something every time. And it's
Yeah.
basically his radio show.
You can tell that's British.
Yeah, it was
What-
Zed.
Who is it?
Peter Asher.
Yeah.
I saw an ad. He's doing a show at one of the local Indian casinos.
Well, we saw him. I saw him when he first started doing that tour, Storytell. He was at the Beatle Fest in Chicago, and I think he needs to
I think the Beatles are so
sit
cool.
back now. He's a little long in the tooth for doing this stuff. You know, I'm surprised he's even bothering.
And he
with all
produced James Taylor for decades.
Yeah. Well, and Linda Ronstadt.
Yeah.
All
Hey. I'm
Zed-
almost certain the
Zed-
Cameron Crowe book is good if you're not into music.
I was going to do, I didn't do it at the end of the year. I have 10 books, music related books. I was going to do a video that I want to say top 10 are probably the only 10 I read. But
What is? Hold on one second. What the hell is
Alex.
this?
Is
No,
that
hold
the
on.
real Alex?
What the hell is these comments?
Because it's A to Z.
Yeah, but Zed's dead, baby. What the fuck?
Yeah, Zed's dead.
Are you having a stroke, Bill K?
No, it's from the movie. Famous line.
on?
From what movie?
Oh, Mazzy. What
I'm
happened
not
to
telling
Zed?
you.
Zed's dead, baby.
Oh, hold on. Alex Dickey, if you're gonna peek your head out of the bushes or wherever you do and come up with a comment, let me explain to you. And who said this? Someone said this along our journey in the vinyl community. If you're buying new records to flip or eventually sell them, it's a failed enterprise. These tone poets, they're pressing a ton of them. Who in their right mind buys a tone poet
Here's the
thinking
deal.
it's gonna? Mazzy, you're interrupting. Who the hell is gonna buy a tone poet thinking that the value will keep skyrocketing?
Yeah.
Skyrocketing.
If that's the real Alex Dickey.
It's the real
man.
Alex
It
You
is.
Dickey.
need to start
The
showing
fake
up
Alex
again.
Dickey
You're
would come up
interrupting
with a
me,
better
interrupting
comment.
Rob.
The fake Alex Dickey would come up with a better comment than that.
Let me just say this about that. You know who said that. That the premise is fucked up, Alex. That was my number 10 wanker list thing where people buy records because of value, to flip, to whatever. You know, buy records because you enjoy the music. And
Well,
the thing is,
Mazzy,
I think part of the reason it's flattened out because people like Harry, and Harry will admit this, got into the thing of tone poets and jazz during the pandemic, and he's not a lover of jazz. So my guess is he would get rid of
Way too much.
he would get rid of all his jazz tomorrow if someone would just come in and say, "Here, I'll give you this amount." So that's the thing. But those are
I would because I could use the space.
Yeah,
and
but
anyone who bought
Mazzy,
those
you
tone
don't.
poets to think they were
Well-
going to go up in
Well,
value.
hold on.
That's the stupidest way to keep a collection, in my opinion.
Hold on. It's funny. You don't have to make a blanketed statement for the tone poets.
Right.
They press a lot of them. They're
Well, I
great.
wish they would repress the Frank Sinatra because I can't get
Well, they
mine.
will.
I
It
pre-ordered
was
it.
like literally 6 weeks ago. Give them time.
But
It just came
they
out.
hold on.
I
Ken-
find a lot of those titles are not necessary. They're not
Why?
essential.
Well,
Well,
they're not essential. They're just records. Like you could,
But
I don't
but-
think a Supertramp record's essential, but other people do.
Right. So
You
for
know?
me, I think a lot of people may have bought Tone Poets, listened to them a few
Yes.
times. Now they don't want them anymore.
Yes, a lot of people who were never into jazz got sucked up in the hype of jazz and audiophilia, and I get
And
that.
For
And they
50
realize it's not for them.
For 43 years, I've been buying high and selling low. That's how you make it.
yeah. You know
I've
what?
been buying a lot of records high.
Yeah.
You know
Some of
what?
them when I get home, I don't like them.
Hey,
What?
Harry, I'm waiting for you to buy a T-shirt high this morning.
One
It's
of
not
the
high
things.
enough.
T-shirt.
There's nothing worse than shopping high.
Yeah.
Record. Hold on, Alex Dickey. Are you trying to be an idiot? I can't believe you're trying to be an idiot.
Records should not be a commodity.
They're
I'm sorry.
not. Hold on.
Way to go. Rod.
Here's the deal. And Mazzy will. I think everyone on screen will agree with me. I don't think you put in the work, Alex Dickey. If you want to be successful at selling records, you go out and dig and find records that are hard to find and people are looking for. You don't order online a Tone Poet thinking it'll sit on the shelf and accrue value.
Dickie's
Thank
just
you.
pissed off that he didn't buy Chevron on Friday. Because it went,
Good
it
one,
went
Jim.
nuts, didn't it? Didn't that? Pretty good for Chevron.
Yeah,
Fucking
Chris
A.
is right here. Record Talk. Anyone tried to sell an NFT lately? Remember NFT?
Oh,
That
yeah.
hype?
Hey,
Hey,
man, I got my
by-
phone. My
By the
chunky
way,
phone.
That was
I'm
like the
waiting for
biggest
Chris
pyramid
Record Talk
scheme.
to do a video where he goes, "Hey everyone, I need some help. I made the mistake of investing a lot of my money in Funko Pops. Can
Yeah.
you tell me? Can you help me? Because I got slammed by the Beanie Baby craze,
Somebody
and I thought
got
it would
ripped
repeat
off
itself.
Pokemon cards. There was like a $500,000
Actually,
Pokemon
some
card.
of those are worth a lot.
Well,
Some of
I
them.
don't
okay,
get it.
Jim,
I don't understand.
I don't know what.
you live near, so in Burbank,
Yeah.
this guy took over an old Rite Aid. All the Rite
Right.
Aids are closed. The guy took on a big giant space, and it's a trading card store. I'm
Yeah.
sure a majority of the business that guy does is Pokemon.
Yeah.
In fact, there was a store that someone broke into not far from me last night. I saw on the news. Walked off with $300,000 worth of Pokemon cards.
So are they going to send the?
That's just two
Are
cards.
they going to send troops into to guard that store now? Is Trump going to send
They
troops
don't give
in?
a shit because those Pokemon are here legally, apparently.
I'm hoping. That's probably the funniest thing you've said, Jim.
That is-
Now,
okay, you can go now. That was great. That was great.
I'm gonna go listen to music. Don't forget to tip your waitress.
okay, I think Mazzy will agree with me on this one thing.
Thank you for bringing me up every time you say something.
And I forgot about it. I was so floored by Jim's comment that I forgot what I was going to say.
Good, because you were going nowhere, man. Trying to
That's
save
Nowhere,
you.
man.
Here.
Please
But
listen.
seriously, buy music because you like the music. If you're buying records because you think they're going to increase in price, and I think that's silly.
Well, I mean, I think Alex Dickey was just trying to be an idiot, but and I'm telling, I don't buy every Tone Poet that comes out. I'm more discerning
yeah.
with the ones I pick up, but I do pick them up regularly, and I'm always happy with what I purchase.
That's Shartov. What is that? That guy, that one came out this year. Probably the best Tone Poet of the year.
I don't know if I would say that because I didn't buy all the Tone
Well, I
Poets
said
this
it.
year.
You don't have.
Dude,
you don't
but you
have-
didn't.
Official.
But hold on,
He said it's official.
for
you
me,
didn't
no,
buy all the
it's not
Tone.
the
You did,
official.
but
That's-
Mazzy, you didn't get all the Tone Poets
no,
this year. So.
I buy maybe half of them now. My percentage has gone down too. Like, so Alex Dickey is right. I think, there was a time where, some of us were buying like 95% of them or most of them. I buy about half of the Tone Poets.
I don't even buy half.
Okay.
So there
I
you
like
go.
when people show their rooms and they've got like a row of like 20 of the
UHQRs.
the big fat UHQRs lined up.
I always think they subscribe to the World Book Encyclopedia. That's what those look like.
Well, you know what,
Reese got something out
Jim,
of that.
Jim,
I apologize.
don't be the pot that calls the kettle black, because if you showed where all your Zappa shit is, you have 27 copies of each record.
Jim,
I
did you
apologize
want
for
that single I sent you the picture of?
What was it?
Well, it was last Friday when we were at Easy Street. I showed you. I
think-
sent a picture of a promo Zappa 7-inch.
I think I had it.
Hmm.
Shit. Did I
Because you
miss it?
might be able to just call them and buy it, and they'll ship it to you.
It came from Harry, or was it from the group?
It was in the butterfly, one of the butterfly things. I don't
Oh,
know.
God damn it.
Oh, well, you can go look in the, it's still there. I deleted the butterfly ones. Don't respond to the butterfly threads.
I shan't. It's the music, stupid. Oh, sorry.
I have two. Here's the fun thing. I have two of the UHQRs. I have two of them. I have the 33 of the Miles Davis, and I have the 45 of the Love Supreme. I have to say that Love Supreme
Is it
crushes every other version I've heard. And
I
I
thought-
probably have five. I probably have 5 copies of a Love Supreme. So there you go.
good? I fucked
So,
up. I thought
which one of these should I keep?
The HQR, that MoFi sucks.
He doesn't know how to spell.
Hold
The
on.
UHQR
but
keep, get rid of that.
he-
But you're
he
not going to
knows-
get that much for that.
No, hold
That's
on.
okay.
Hold on.
That's okay.
Hold on. The MoFi literally it does suck. Even
Yeah.
but Harry, even if you played them side by side, right away you would go, this one's much better.
Okay.
You know, the thing about the miles, I think most of the MoFi miles are the best, are so great.
Not
Even Joe
that
Harley-
not
even
that
Joe
kind of
Harley
blue.
No,
I
well, I wasn't finished, but Kind of Blue is the only one they fucked it up. It's something wrong with it.
it
It's not
doesn't
good.
sound good.
I agree.
Mhm.
I see. If you let me finish, I agree with you, Rob. We agree. Obi-Wan. I'm your.
I don't
posse.
believe you. I truly don't believe you agree with me.
I totally agree with you on that one.
And here's another thing, Harry. Those MoFi, when they put things in the box like that, those boxes suck.
Well, all
But
those
it
companies,
seems-
you know, I will say, out of all the recent slipcase type of designs, the thing with the REM and the Beck and the Chronic, that's the way to do a slipcase if you're going to do a slipcase. Better than what Kraft did, and which would bow a lot.
Impex does a nice one.
Yeah, I don't have any Impex boxes or slipcases. Yeah. Okay, Leland.
Hey, so if anyone's interested,
Available now.
Alex Dickey is having a fight. That's the 8th time you've shown your
well,
stupid
Leland
t-shirt.
said, show the merch.
Alex Dickey is having a fire sale. Contact him directly. You can pick up a MoFi for $15.
Are you getting a
$10.
Woody?
What are you showing now, Harry?
Are you getting a Woody from this or not?
No, I don't care for that one.
Okay. Never mind now.
It's Jesus and John.
and Harry, if you're talking about jazz and trying to refer to me getting a boner, don't say Woody, because Woody's a famous jazz musician.
And a filmmaker.
A lot
Scotty.
of jazz. There's several jazz musicians with the name Woody.
Scotty, I have that Impex Gets Gilberto, and to me, that's the definitive pressing right there.
which one?
The Impex.
I have
Gets
that too. It's
Gilberto.
fantastic.
Yeah, but the one Chad
Incredible.
did is the 33 of the one that Chad did. I haven't. I'm fine with that one.
497 to go.
Of what? Of what?
T-shirts.
Uh,
To
He's
hit
tipping his
500.
hat.
You know what?
3 a day.
All
don't
you
forget that.
all you people that are
year.
buying shirts from Azzy, you're enabling him.
Yeah,
What?
there are enablers.
You know how many people have asked me, actually? And Tom Rashawn set the type. So it's designed by
I think
Tom
I'm going to
Rashawn.
bootleg those T-shirts and undercut you.
Why don't you have his autograph on the back of the shirt or something?
If you print on 2 sides, it's going to jack the price up. And why, Tom? No, I don't even have Mazzy's music on there or Mazzy on there.
Now, did you copyright this?
I should trademark it, seriously.
Trademark it. There you go.
Yeah, no, I have not. So someone's going to rip me off, but whatever. Someone's going to trademark and then I'm going to get sued. That's what's going to happen.
You know what I have that's kind of, I'm just sitting on? recordofthemonthclub.com.
And I've tried to tell you to do stuff and you won't do it.
Let's do it, man. I'm motivated now.
No, you're not,
Have you-
because I've tried to motivate you and then you'll have a relapse.
You know, so
shit.
many band shirts are faux band shirts, not licensed. You look on Etsy and all these things. There's a lot of fake.
I used to always buy my tour T-shirts in the parking lot after the show.
Yeah. You know, Jim Marshall had a lawyer and he would make a ton of money, not from individuals, but he'd go into stores and the distributors that had the Johnny Cash flipping off. And
I bought that on eBay. It's probably bootleg.
He made money on that from people using it.
You know, he ran an ad in my paper when he was doing
I know. Oh, did he?
Awesome.
That picture is from the Folsom Prison, isn't it?
It's one of the prisons. Yeah, it's one of the.
How about Flexies?
No.
Remember those?
I
No.
ran into Jim Marshall in the street once near where he lives. Right, they just named part of 16th Street Jim Marshall, or 15th, whatever, Jim Marshall Street after him. And I ran into him, and he just got out of a car. He went and bought like a $75,000 BMW, $75 BMW from a check he got. There was a ad in Vanity Fair for was it Armani or Calvin Klein, and the photographer shot it backstage at the Warfield Theater in San Francisco, where Bill Graham put on a lot of shows, where all the lighting and gaffer stuff and the ropes and the curtain stuff, lighting gear, and these models are there. It's a big full page spread, and there was a shot on the wall, taped to the wall, that he took of Bill Graham flipping off, and it's like this much in if this was the whole frame. And his lawyers sued, and they said if you give me a check, he got like $100,000 check less in like in a week for that, for copyright infringement. And so he went out and bought a car.
Morning, Brent. Hey, so I figured out the whole deal with Joel that joined us at Easy Street. I think, Mazzy, when you were talking about meeting up
It's
there,
not Joel.
Yeah, Joel, the guy that walked in and sat down.
Oh,
with
Joel. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I thought you're not Brent or Brett.
But I think you had mentioned that we're going to be there, and anybody that's in the Seattle area.
Yeah. But you know what's fun? He might be watching here now. The funny part of the joke that maybe I tried to explain it to him, but we had an extra table. There was Joey and Joey's wife and sister-in-law, and Harry and Coffee Dave.
Coffee Dave.
We had an empty chair, and so I said, "Oh, this is for Elijah." And if you know Passover, you leave an empty chair for Elijah. A minute after I said that, this guy walks with long hair and a beard, walks and sits down. None of us knew who he was.
He walks in and goes, VC?
He goes, VC? Hello, VC. And I thought, oh my
I can't
God.
remember his
here.
username, though, because I wanted to contact him.
Yeah.
So if you're watching, say something, Joel.
Hey, guys, I decided to do a t-shirt.
Here we go.
So I'm going to show it now and see if people want to buy it.
I like it.
You moron.
Now
Tell me how
that
many
shirt
people
I
you-
would buy.
Okay.
Harry, I
I'm
don't
going to have
have
my rival shirt will be printing as you watch Mazzy horribly do his.
Go to the store tab on my channel page.
I have 4 Zappa 45 white labeled promos.
I need to wait. I need to
one of
make
them is
some
that one.
sort of. I need to make some sort
All
of
of them. Those
wanker
send it
shirt.
to
I've
you.
been
Where's that?
asked by
Easy
request.
Street.
No, I've been by request. People want me to do a wanker shirt.
If Frank is watching from Mr. Stickermania,
Yeah.
Wax, on your T-shirt, do a little defect in the print. That'll prove that people can look at and they'll know it's a counterfeit.
Hold on. I'm going to add something to it. Let me get this straight, okay? talk amongst
Nobody yet,
yourselves.
Dan.
I have to come up with
This is reminding me of this whole right now where we are in the show reminds me of the first time I ever had sex because I felt all alone. I was
You
terrified.
guys keep bringing that joke up. Between you and
You
Harry,
did it backwards, Jim.
But
You had
it's
to
still
say,
kind of.
I was so afraid.
I'm
I
so
was
You
afraid
know what?
all alone.
Jim's actually reminded about the first time he had sex every 10 to 15 minutes.
Because I'm all alone and scared.
Yes.
No, unfortunately, Rich, he's not.
I don't have Bobby Brown on 7 or 12. No. Ivan, even. I do have Uncle Remus, Cosmic Debris, another Uncle Remus, Cosmic Debris, Don't Eat Yellow Snow, and Magic Fingers.
You know, Mazzy could drive over to Easy Street and pick that record up for you.
Yeah, but I'd have to pay him, buy like 3 of his shirts.
remember, like, I didn't include it in my tag. Remember late in the year when those people were living up on my driveway and stuff?
Yeah.
I think I have a picture still of that thing. I should make a t-shirt of that and says Mazzy's Happy Campers and have a picture.
Easy Street sells Funko Pops, don't they?
I think they have a few. I have two that were given to me. I have two John Lennon ones that were gifts.
Easy Street is a member of an organization called SIMS, Consortium of Independent Music Stores. And they accidentally included me on an email thing. It was sort of like that reporter for the Post that shouldn't have been in on that email string. That they included me on an email thing where they were ragging on Record Store Day.
Kimbo and I made a video, excuse me, 2 years ago or so. We toured the Funko Pop factory up north here. It's on my channel.
Now, when you're there, can they make a Funko Pop of you?
Yes, there's a machine there, and then within a half hour.
I think Funko Pop is done.
But mine looks more like Rob.
They're going bankrupt, but the store is across the street from Amoeba where you can go do that.
Yeah. Are they going bankrupt? You know who else I think is going bankrupt? And I hate to say this, I have a tear. Tushy.
I did do a fuck.
No one knows what Tushy is.
Tushy, I did do a fuck up Mazzy t-shirt, dude.
No one knows what that is, Jim.
They made those bidets really cheap. Everyone bought it.
Again, no one knows what that is.
Because they ran out of toilet paper, so you got a bidet. No?
No.
Right. Anybody?
No one. No one knows what that is.
Okay, Funko Pops.
All right, here's the new T-shirt, guys.
Oh, here we go.
This'll be a good one, I promise. Oh.
Oh yeah, get his face in there too. You should copyright that. You should copyright that, Rob.
No. Put quotation marks around it and then have it dash moron. It's like he's saying it.
Hey, who got their Trump phone today? Dan.
Jim.
Guitar.
I don't think he's being serious.
Jim Brog. Oh. Dan B. Let us do the heavy lifting. Okay.
It's not nice.
It's okay.
Yeah, Herkimer. Yeah, Herc. We know. You know, you got to clean your asshole every day.
Again,
not the whole ass, just the asshole.
Hey, Ricks, can you hit the reset button, please? Go back to making normal comments.
Wanker socks. Loki, I haven't seen you in a while.
Did anybody watch the Chevy Chase documentary?
Not yet.
I have no interest.
I want to see it.
Loki, hey man.
I've been watching sports lately, and the games I've been watching have been. Last night, the Clippers played the Warriors. Great game.
Who won?
The Clippers. The Clippers have started playing this Kobe something or other guy, and they're on a good streak right now. Hopefully they'll they've been sucking this year. But I think they're like on a 7-1 streak.
Who was the old
something
owner
like
of
that.
the Clippers? That
The racist guy?
Yeah, what was his name? He was incredible.
Yes. They're one of the richest men in the world's owner now, and he's fine.
He's gone now. I think he took a dirt nap.
Okay,
He may
not
have
the
pissed
one
on
now.
the floor. Does anyone subscribe to The Onion?
No.
I read it. I don't subscribe. Yeah, I follow them on Instagram, so I read them.
Really fucking funny sometimes.
Absolutely, yeah.
Incredible.
They're just spot on.
Yep.
I think one of the guys who started The Onion is a guy who has the same name as me. But he wrote that movie, The Wrestler. He's written a lot of good scripts.
I don't understand these people that write. What is write?
Well,
Thank you, Chance.
hold on.
Maybe you should get some in your magazine sometime.
It seems very
what
weird.
are they? They're all such anyway. Yeah,
It seems very weird that a guy who publishes a magazine doesn't get people who write.
So,
so
what do you
hard.
think of the results of the People's Choice Awards, Rob?
Okay, Mazzy. It was the Critics' Choice Awards, if that's what you're talking about.
Oh, was it the Critics' Choice? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's better.
Everyone's a critic.
I stopped paying attention to all that
Well,
stuff.
I didn't watch it. I just read I don't know if it was
Yeah,
even
I mean, here's the deal. The Critics' Choice Awards, I don't know how accurate. I think they're similar, but none of those people who vote for the Oscars. The Golden Globes is this weekend. No, I don't think any of those people vote for the Oscars, so they're semi-predictive.
I like that the woman from Pluribus got best actress.
I haven't watched that show. I kind of have no interest.
It's a simmering show that I think is fabulous, but it's not for everybody. I
don't like simmering shows.
Well, it's like that. It's like Severance is simmering, where it takes a while to kick in, and even then, you don't know. There's something about it that just sticks with you. But One Battle After Another got director and film. Yeah,
I think right now that's the forerunner, right?
Yeah, I thought Sean Penn would get supporting actor, and he didn't. Who got it? Timothy.
Who won Best Actor? Who won Best Actor?
Actor. Yeah. You know, that's one over Christmas. I saw Marty Supreme, and I realized I don't love those directors because their stuff is so intense and frenetic, and you don't like anybody in their movies. You know, the uncut gems. I like the acting in it. There's nothing wrong with the acting, and it's what's on the page. But throughout the 2 hours of Marty Supreme, it's tense, but there's almost no relief.
You know,
everyone's an asshole.
I think I heard that's like A21's biggest movie now.
It's doing well. It's a good movie. I don't
like the movies that make you feel uneasy.
Yeah, I know. I felt uneasy the whole time, and I will never. That's one of those movies I never need to watch again. I was surprised because I never really saw him on a whole show, but the character actor I thought that looked really familiar was the guy from Shark Tank who plays the husband, the rich husband in it. Yeah, Uncut Gems was just bleh. Yeah, Adam Sandler's great.
Golden Globes. Someone mentioned Golden Globes. Anybody see the Sydney Sweeney movie lately?
The new one's supposed to be good.
It was nice having you, Harry. Can you storm off?
No, the new one.
There's a couple of features that she does that are pretty good, I think.
Well, the new one is making a huge amount of money. It's supposed to be good. It's that with the housekeeper or what's it called?
Actually, that movie I saw made over worldwide. Yeah, it's made over 200 million,
and it was made for like $30 million or something.
Yeah,
But she had a bunch of back-to-back dogs, including that boxing movie.
Yeah, well, she's got a few good qualities to her.
Okay, I'll do a running. Here's what I'll do: as Harry talks, I'll do a little commentary. Harry is alluding to he likes breasts.
It's kind of hard to not notice them, the way she dresses.
Look up here, Harry. I'm tired of this. Look up here. Not down here.
Wasn't she
Yeah.
on Saturday
I
Night
see
Live?
it, Harry.
Wasn't she on Saturday Night Live about 20 years ago as a
Who?
regular?
Probably.
Sweeney?
She's
Julie Sweeney,
young.
yeah.
She's in her 20s.
No,
She
no,
couldn't
there
have
was
been.
this. What's the name of the Sweeney that used to be on Saturday Night Live? The woman.
Julie.
Sweeney Todd.
No.
There is a Sweeney on that talks about Chevy Chase in the
Julia
documentary.
Sweeney.
Oh yeah, Julia. There
I knew
you go.
Terry
Chance would
Sweeney.
know. Thank you, Chance.
Terry.
Yes, Rob.
Terry Sweeney was the guy. He was like one of the I guess, first openly gay TV performers.
Terry. I thought it was Julia.
Terry Sweeney.
Julie.
Well, never mind. Go back to sleep, Harry.
Who was the one that did Pat on Saturday Night Live?
Julia Sweeney.
Okay. I saw her at the Tractor Tavern with, I forget who it was. It was two. They did a musical act, but it was also comedy. It was pretty good.
Was it? I thought that Pat thing was pretty fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
That's good.
So who's going to be the new Wonder Woman?
Who cares?
You are.
I go for Sydney Sweeney. Although I'm not sure the plane
so
can get
nice.
off the ground.
Hers are so nice. She should have 3. Just saying.
I think Quentin Tarantino, she might have been in that movie, Pulp Fiction, because they have a
What do you mean? Pulp
Julia
Fiction?
Sweeney and Quentin Tarantino.
You mean the one where they say Zed's dead, baby? Zed's dead? That one?
I don't know what that means. I
Oops.
honestly don't know what Zed's dead means.
You don't remember that from? No.
When she's on the back of the bike and she said, "Who's Zed?" And he said, "Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead."
Remember when with the go get the gimp? The gimp's sleeping. Well, go wake him up.
Yeah.
That scared the shit out of me. That scared the living fuck out of me when I first saw that.
Yeah, I don't even go into a pawn shop anymore after that movie.
I did a video with the
Fluffy,
based on
Fluffy,
Freak Out, Rob.
Fluffy.
Jim.
Fluffy, I think you're
What's
young.
that?
You hold on. I think you've watched the TV show Community, right, Fluffy? Did you ever watch that show? I thought he was excellent on that show, but he pissed off everyone on that show and they got rid of him
Mazzy,
because he was so horrible to work
Joel.
with.
DJ
Pardon?
Mr. Joel. There he is. Good meeting
What?
you, Joel.
Oh, you met Gay Joel.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Right
was
there.
that. That's the guy. That's
Yeah.
Elijah.
That's Elijah.
Oh, I didn't make the connection.
Wow.
I thought you and I hate each other.
The mind is the second thing to go, Mazzy.
Wait,
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. I didn't make the connection of the. Okay.
can I ask a question of you guys? You're all internationally famous.
I'm glad
in the
you
VC.
showed up. Seriously, it was great meeting you, Elijah.
You all are internationally famous in the VC, right? When you're out in public and are recognized, don't people come up to you and say, "Hey, Harry, I really like you. I'm so and so." Like
Couple
in
of
the
times.
no, they'll say who their name is in the comments.
Yeah, but it's sometimes I don't make the connection unless I see it visually, and especially since you're not your name anywhere near the name here. I didn't even on Friday make the connection who you were here. So that's
Hey, Joel.
yeah.
Joel, I'm sorry to tell you, Mazzy is so famous and jaded.
No. He was
He
great.
didn't know who you are.
It got to be a running joke because I literally said Elijah's coming, and he walks, said, "Hello, VC." It's kind of like
It was like, I'm here.
It's like with Moses, he parted the Red Sea.
But
and
did he
sat
say, "I'm Joel" from the in
down.
the
No,
chat?
I didn't hear him say that. I may have missed that.
Harry, did
But-
he say that?
No, I remember him walking in saying, "VC, right?"
Yeah.
And we said, "Yeah." And then he sat down.
Okay,
And-
Joel,
and we all
And
introduced
for all you
ourselves.
other people who have the luck to meet any of us, especially me, the way you approach it goes, "Hi, I'm Joel from the chat."
You know how in high school reunions that you had your name in a picture because no one remembers you and except for that high school picture, what you looked like in high school. That's what he should have worn. But the thing is, I thought he hated me because he's always here bitching how Seattle used to be so great. Now it's fucked up. And he's from here. He's a local. I'm a newbie. But
Hey,
and we always argue
It
about
was
that.
hard to hear.
hold
Joel.
on, Lastman. To be fair, don't most people do that to you?
I wish I would like to meet Mark. I mean, he went to I can't believe Mark Lastman went to Japan before he came to Seattle. I mean, come on.
Hey,
Make
wait.
America great again. Come to Seattle first.
Lastman, is it still the case that you might be coming to LA? Let me know in the comments below.
Yeah, I saw the video with Brian. That was kind of cool. Seriously, anybody that wants a good tour in Tokyo,
It was
contact
crowded,
Brian.
but it was great to meet you. But I'm sorry because I kept thinking of that Elijah story or joke that I was telling them before you showed up. That's why it was so funny. It was perfect.
It was so hard to hear though because it was loud, and
It was loud.
I heard him say, "I'm Joel," and I asked him a couple times, "What's
I
your
didn't hear
name?"
that. I didn't hear that.
I couldn't hear it.
I didn't make the
I
connection.
just heard
until
DJ
just now.
part.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want Tokyo Brian to come visit us in LA sometime. You know, once the statute of limitations is up, of course.
Yeah, it's yeah.
But
I'd like to meet Brian in Tokyo. Definitely, it's not on my list early, but yeah.
You know,
Rob,
I don't
are
know
you
how
going?
good. I don't know how good meeting Brian in Tokyo is because Harry doesn't seem to talk much about it.
What's there to talk about? He did a video.
that Rob didn't watch. I did. I've seen it twice. It was so good.
Rich, I'm not a nice person in person.
I can
Person.
attest
He's
to
much
that.
nicer here than he is in person. For one thing, he can't touch you here.
Hey, will there be a dramatic movie on the Hallmark Channel about this in the fall? Thank you.
You know, I actually considered, instead of saying the official vinyl tag, I was going to call it the official Trump vinyl tag, just because he puts his name on everything else. So,
Mazzy, is what you just said going to be on a T-shirt in the future?
You should, yeah. You only
I
need to
couldn't
sell
wear a
500 to
T-shirt
break even.
with that crank's name on it. So,
Are you going to do underwear? You know, panties and things like that?
Why not?
No.
what? No one's buying the fucking T-shirts. 497.
You have such a large following of teenage females. They would buy the underwear.
Yeah, exactly. How many people are watching this show now?
171.
Okay. Half of you right now, go to my channel, go to the store, buy a mug or a T-shirt. I want to see if we could get 50 T-shirts sold in this last hour.
Wow. And then the rest of you go
lot.
to recordcollectornews.com and subscribe.
Okay.
See what happens.
And by the way, as I said earlier, those of you who are new, this Thursday, 4:30 p.m. Pacific, Whatnot auction. I have Led Zeppelin classic record, 200 gram Led Zeppelin, and
Mazzy,
who's next?
Mazzy, calm down.
Wait a minute. We've got almost an hour left. Let Mazzy do a pre-auction show.
This is. I need to do a video on that. I'll do one.
Should you? Who needs a link?
The merch, stupid. That's good, Russell.
That is.
You know, it's funny. I know people like to jump and kid about it, but people ask for it. People, and I switched companies because the Teespring thing, which I kind of like, there a few people got upset. 3 or 4 people said that it was months, they didn't get anything. So hopefully, and now it's easy shopping now through Shopify. So you can just click. It's an easy thing. You don't have to fill in all your information.
And I'll tell you, here's the reason you should buy one of Mazzy's T-shirts.
Okay.
Because the likelihood of the little children that are sewing them together and the blood-stained hands will get on the shirt, make them one of a kind.
And there's only 355 shopping days till Christmas.
Right. Also,
it's not even
okay.
It's
Harry, if you were better at selling things, you would have said, makes a lovely Valentine's Day.
I'm doing this ongoing today because I want Rob Walker to come. I want Rob Walker to come up and bitch about money and this and that and everything. So yeah,
Mazzy's the epitome of American capitalism.
But Mazzy, now are these thin cotton or are they the heavy cotton? I like the heavy cotton.
Yeah,
like
they're not the heavy.
the
They're
liquid blue.
They're the
do.
They're
canvas.
not?
Canvas. They're the
How
canvas.
about returns? How long do you have to return them?
I don't
Hey.
know.
Hey,
The company is Printfee. Is it Printfee that hooks up with it? And I did a lot of research. We'll see.
I want to assure you that all you people that are deciding between like a brand new t-shirt or you like the distressed type of t-shirts, that after one wash, it'll quickly become the distressed t-shirt.
Also, if you subscribe to Record Collector News after one wash, it is a saturated ball of paper.
They're the
Now,
canvas shirts. Okay, I should consider doing a separate the heavy Hanes, whatever they're called, the athletic Hanes shirt that you guys
I like
like.
the heavy duty.
I always find though, like going back, I always liked how Apple only had like 3 products for everything, unlike Sony that has the XBR 47022. And every time you went to a store, you couldn't find the same Sony model of something because they had this complicated numbering system or some of the Windows HP stuff.
Hey.
So I always like to, you know.
I haven't confirmed. I just got a confirmation that after the show in the parking lot, there'll be a bootleg shirts available of it.
Jim, I have a question for you. Remember how Rolling Stone used to, if you subscribe to it, you get a free record? It was usually Cat Stevens or something like that. You should do a free record with every subscription to RCN.
I should. I want someone to, some enterprising young company to do a flexi inserted into my paper.
Ooh, there you go.
That would be fun. Flexis.
You could do Mazzy's make a flexi off of his reel to reel.
1984. I just found this. I didn't think I kept this kind of shit. And Avalon Attractions brings you an evening with Frank Zappa at the Santa Barbara County Bowl, July 1984, Sunday at 5:30. What a great show that must have been. That must have been fun.
Do you not remember going?
Apparently I was there. That might be the one where the guy driving fell asleep on the way home and wound up in the ice plant on the side of the freeway. That probably is that show. But I don't remember what went on.
The company is called Printful, Printful.
I am not. I've actually taken Record Collector News undigital. I undigitized it recently. I have a feeling because I don't think.
Hey, hold on. Here, Jim doesn't want to say this, but subscriptions from moving forward to Record Collector News will be astronomical because they'll be chiseled into stone.
That's right.
The shipping is going to be
is going to be fucked up. Yeah, no, I shut down my website. 15 years of articles done. On. Can't find them. We are analog only, period. That's it.
We got sad news. I do open mic every Sunday, and there's always a table of women that sit there together every week without fail. Well, New Year's Eve, one of them was driving home and got hit head on by a drunk driver, and she was
shit.
Yeah, you probably heard about it, Mazzy, if you watch the local news. It was pretty.
I don't
pretty shitty night for a bunch of people.
That's sad. I'm sorry.
You never know. You never know. I told my wife, I said, for New Year's, I never make resolutions, but I honestly want to try to live every day like it could be my last. And if you do that.
And you're choosing to be on the stream?
Are you buying a t-shirt?
Exactly.
Your last t-shirt.
I'm not buying a t-shirt. I might not need it tomorrow.
Right.
I understand the sentiment, Harry.
After you're gone.
Hold on. I understand the sentiment, Harry, and it's very sad that this happened. But anyone who goes to an event, a bar, a party for New Year's Eve, and they don't say to anyone there, look, if you're too drunk, don't drive home. We'll call you an Uber.
Yeah.
If no one says that, then you don't need to patronize or go to those parties.
And the other thing is, this guy was, I don't know if it was a stolen car, but initially he was being chased by the police for DUI, and they cut off the chase because they lost him. And it was like 2 minutes later, boom, they hit this car head on.
Well, there was a big high-speed chase that was like on social media last night here, and the guy was inebriated.
You know
I
what
don't
guys
know.
are doing? They're driving into the LA River and getting away.
Can I ask a question? I watch a lot of movies, and I believe the technology exists that the cops could shoot some sort of tracking device to the car, stop the chase, and then track down the person.
Yeah, that is a new thing that they've got.
I mean,
not everybody has it though.
Yeah.
A little storyline about this drunk driving thing, which is horrible. I'm not making light of it, but in the opening episode of Pluribus, the main character is a writer. She was on Better Call Saul.
By the way, preface, Mazzy's about to give away the whole storyline.
No, this is just the beginning of, I mean, her and her partner, who's her agent, I guess, her manager, are in a bar, and they go to the car, and she has a car that has a breathalyzer to start it, and it won't start it if you're, which is a great thing. But that becomes a little plot point when this alien kind of thing.
Again, you're giving away the plot.
No, but she can't start her car.
I think you're good with the breathalyzer.
You're trying to get people to watch the fucking show. It's a great show.
But not by giving away the whole storyline.
That's not the whole story. It happens in the first, half hour.
So the
first 5
breathalyzers
episodes.
sucks you in. That's what sucks you into the whole series, the whole movie.
I don't know about that, but fuck.
Yeah,
I would have to say this. I don't know what I think everyone has their own individual thought about what Mazzy does. But what Mazzy does is I think he gives away the plot of everything.
Hey, Fluffy, there's going to be a new season in a year and a half. I don't like shows anymore that are 22 episodes a season. I think 8 to 10 is perfect.
I think I'm going to come up with a new marketing plan for everything. Here it is. Watch the new episode before Mazzy gives away the plot. Thank you.
Did you see the video of the woman that got stopped by the cops, and cop walked up to the car and he unzipped his pants and she said, "Oh no, not another breathalyzer." No, nothing. Somebody got
okay, Harry.
No, that's funny, Harry. I like that.
Harry, I don't normally do this, but I
heard that one.
I heard a Harry joke last night.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone watches. I don't know if anyone watches. The Dan Rather still does interviews. How old is Dan Rather? Like 88 or something?
Oh yeah.
But he's still with it. He still interviews people, and he was interviewing that the comic actress Jane whatever who's on Glee, and she told him a joke, and I thought it was funny. It says this old 90-year-old man answers the door. He opens it. Hot, beautiful chick is there, and she goes, "I'm here to give you super sex." And he goes, "I'll just take the soup."
I want
no, that's good.
We have some of the people on the right side. We have the people on the right side of the aisle here watching and participating, like Joel and others here. So this is going for their market, That's going for the Joe Rogans and
Mazzy. I don't know why you have that ready on your phone.
Okay, Jim's
I
back.
didn't. I just made it up while we're
talking about him.
Someone suggested Joe Rogan. I'll have
Are we talking politics?
I'm responding to the audience.
Did you hear Rob's joke, Jim?
No.
Okay, I'll tell it again. Your dad. That's it. Jim's dad is at home. There's a knock at the door. He opens the door and there's a super hot, sexy lady at the door. She goes, "I'm here to give you super sex." And he goes, "I'll just take the soup."
It was even funnier the second time.
That's pretty good. My dad would say that.
And Jim's dad, for anyone who doesn't know, is 100 years old.
And he still drives. Guess where he's going today at 10:30?
Where?
10:50.
To
Magic
get
Mountain.
soup?
The D motherfucking MV.
By
I
himself?
thought he was going to get a
He's
colonoscopy.
renewing his driver's license for another 5 fucking years.
By himself?
Do not go anywhere near the
Hold
Yeah.
on. Is he going by himself?
fuck no.
Who's taking him?
A friend.
His mother.
Yeah, his mother. Yeah. So watch out in Marina Del Rey area. You do not want to be driving around there.
Oh, Daddy Bog. That's good.
You know, Daddy Bog. Again, I said this earlier. Let us do the heavy lifting.
Is Loki still out there?
Loki,
Well,
what happened with you and Rachel? I've been out of the loop.
I can't imagine. I like Rachel's politics show. That's good. I love that show. I love
Ivan, you go on talk shows, you don't get paid and you don't pay them. So that's what this is about. This is a talk show.
Yeah. Listen. Hey, everyone. I'm going to tell you another thing here. All right. And I want you to understand this. It's Mazzy's world. We just live in it.
Hey, I'm here for one reason only. I'm here for the chicks. That's my thing.
Yeah. And again, the punchline is they're in your backyard.
I didn't. So Rachel
So
still
the
has her
rooster got that one.
Let's
Hey,
hear
what?
barnyard animals right now.
Calm
Rich,
down,
so-
people.
Hey, I know you're joking, but Herc, I do a shitload without getting paid around here. That's for sure. Rachel, how's her political show going? Did a lot of people watching it?
Yeah,
She's
there's
doing
like-
How is she defending the warmonger now? When you know,
But we're not
No
talking
problem.
about those stuff.
not a problem. No
I'm
problem.
just throwing that out
Easy peasy. No worries.
You know what? How you
because
can
of the
fix-
oil, maybe.
You want to know how you can fix your inquisitive nature, Mazzy? Go watch her show.
I can't watch it.
I can't watch that.
I think it's a Patreon. Isn't
Blood
it?
pressure.
No, it's available to anybody.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can't watch it.
All right. Here, well, Harry, can you pay attention, please?
I was reading it just then. Let's see.
Everything is good with Rachel. She just took.
Okay. Good to know.
Everyone who's concerned, Loki's fine.
Loki pisses me off.
Why?
He's really fucking smart. Really.
He could be a bot. We don't know if he's a real person.
No, he's not a bot. He's just so smart, and he doesn't really let on. That's the part.
I'm kind of that way.
I said something stupid once, and he called me on it, and I haven't forgot it. And he was fucking right. That's what pisses me off. So anyway, hey Loki.
Okay, that was a good one. That was a good, what you call it?
That was just between me and the Loki.
Hey, Herc, is there a regular time for that show? A regular day and time? I don't know.
Hey, Herc, if you're not busy, Mazzy needs a secretary to schedule his day.
Do you still have a Rolodex, Mazzy?
No, but I did for a long time. You know, yeah.
Mazzy,
Did you have a BlackBerry too?
Did
I
you
never
start
had a
off with?
BlackBerry.
Hold on, Harry. You're going down a bad path. Mazzy, did you start off with a Rolodex and then have a Filofax?
I had a Filofax.
Did you have a
And
Newton? Did you have a
when-
Newton?
in the early, I never had a Newton no, but what is it, late 80s, early 90s, when Filofaxes were big, there used to be, some of you New Yorkers may know, there was a Filofax store, which sounds weird, in New York, I think New York City, or was it Brooklyn? I forgot. And it had the most variety of inserts and pages. And
Right.
I mean, I had a Filofax like that for a while that had my life in it, all the advertising people. And because this is before like the really computer thing. Obviously, no one had the handheld stuff.
What
the
were the really
Filofax-
fat? Not Filofax. There was another one.
Well, there's a
Really?
Filofax. There was
Day Runner. Day Runner.
Yeah, that was a bigger thing. The Filofax was I had two of them. I wore one out. I mean, literally, it was great. It was stuff. But the worst thing, luckily, I never lost mine, but I know people that had them and lost them.
We used to give our good
Their whole
customers
life is in them.
Hey, there's that good movie. I think it's a good movie with Jim Belushi and Charles Grodin called Taking Care of Business. And the storyline is Jim Belushi's like a petty thief who finds Charles Grodin's Filofax.
They were huge.
Charles Grodin is good. I like him in everything he's done.
Yeah, he's good.
Someone should start a channel, the Vinyl Filofax.
Hey,
we got
here-
the vinyl latte, we got the vinyl wine, we got the
I want to
vinyl-
make this a regular
Okay.
feature every time Harry's on the stream. Get to know Harry. People don't know this, but Harry's favorite movie series are the Beethoven films with Charles Grodin.
No,
I like the ones with
Buffalo
Gary
Bill is
Oldman.
one of my favorite TV series.
That wasn't Charles Grodin. That was
No, it wasn't, but I still
Dabney
like it.
Coleman. That was Dabney Coleman.
That was good. He was funny.
I met Dabney Coleman once, and he was very nice. I knew that he went to Virginia Military Institute, so I brought that up, and he was like, that kind of
I found him
seemed
to be
like
much,
that
he was
seemed like
much-
something he didn't hear a lot. So
he was
was
much
very nice.
hairier in person.
He's what?
He was much hairier in person.
You're much hairier in person. Actually, you're just as hairy as you are on the stream.
Most
And
of
then
the
Harry,
years.
surprisingly,
nobody more
Harry is
hairy
less
than me.
hairy.
I had no idea that they still made Filofaxes.
Go buy one.
I don't.
Hey, everyone, if you want to get Mazzy a gift,
I don't want. Don't get. No, I don't want one. They're
Now everyone uses-
they're $125.
Send them jelly babies.
listen,
cheap.
Mazzy, if you had a sense to market yourself, you would put out "It's the Music Stupid" Filofax.
Yes. Well, you could get them engraved or whatever, not engraved. What do you call on leather?
Embossed.
I'm going to get buggy whips. I'm going to go back. I'm going to start doing Record Collector News buggy whips. Those are good. Those are good.
Handspring visor. Oh man.
I like the movie on Golden Pond. I'd like to see that again.
It's the loons, Norman. Norman.
That was
it's the
filmed
loons.
on Lake Winnipesaukee in Cow, Hampshire.
That's easy for you to say.
And my second wife's family lived there on Lake Winnipesaukee. So I've been there 100 times.
Wow.
It's beautiful, really pretty, blah, blah, blah. I was there in October and it was like late at night. And I just want to go outside and have a cigarette. And I am walking and I hear the sound of ice tinkling in a glass. Someone's like following me. They got a drink with ice in it. No, it was the fucking lake froze up. From day to night, there was ice. There was no ice during the day.
Yeah,
That's-
okay.
That's
Can we all have?
crazy shit.
Here's another feature I want to start on this channel. It's called Educating Jim. When the temperature goes down, then things freeze.
Okay, sometimes you get a little frost. I understand a little frost, but freeze.
Hey, Rev.
Never seen it.
Hey,
I fell through ice when I was a kid in the lake.
I think here's another way we
Very
can
young.
help learn more about people. Rev Rock and Roll. Which Golden Girl do you identify with? Thank you.
Which of the Golden Girls was the youngest,
The oldest.
but played the oldest?
Yeah, that one.
This is Estelle Getty. Easy.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my favorite thing about the Golden Girls. People don't realize that when they're successful sitcoms, like in the US, they'll sell the scripts to other countries and they'll produce their own version.
Hmm.
There's a Dutch version of the Golden Girls. I think they did it like 15 years ago. And the opening of it is like genius. Because they use "Thank You for Having a Friend," but it's sung in like Dutch. It's hysterical. It's so funny.
Probably
And
on
I think
YouTube.
there are other versions around. There's a Russian
about the-
version, I think.
How about the show The Rusty Broads? That was not good. Blanche, yeah. I would have.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. So Hulu did a show. It was basically a male version of Golden Girls last year with Nathan Lane. And just there was something that wasn't right about
Oh,
it.
I
It just
watched one
didn't
episode. It was terrible.
yeah, it just didn't flow well.
No.
They could have done so good with it. Here my problem with I think we're at a point in history where having a gay character on a show there's no need to do the stereotypical gay jokes, you know? So I think like Modern Family kind of handled it semi well,
Modern
but
Family is
that
very
show
well
felt
written.
it felt like that show had so much pressure to kind of lead with them all being gay, and it just wasn't funny.
Trivia question: first TV show that you can think of with a gay character in the lead?
Billy Crystal, maybe?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't the lead of Soap. He
Well,
wasn't
he was
even
one of
He
the
was a
close.
main
main
characters.
That's
He
what-
was the first like gay character on TV,
But
I
that's-
think.
That's what I answered exactly what Harry was asking.
No, he said lead character.
Well,
Well,
but
He was not
he
the
wasn't
lead.
Benson either, you know. He was one of the main characters.
B. Arthur was hot. She was another one with Golden Globes.
Did they allude to his sexuality on the show?
What
On which
about
show?
what about
Soap?
what about Hollywood Squares? Paul
Lynn,
Paul Lynn.
or
Yeah,
the
'cause
other-
he was on Blue Witch.
Whoa.
That
Yeah,
might have
yeah.
been.
I don't think a lot
earlier.
of people know this about Paul Lynn. Apparently, when he was coming up, I don't know if he was in the Second City, but he was in a comedy troupe. Does anyone remember the actress Alice Ghostly?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Name.
She was on Designing Women, but so apparently they both kind of developed the same sort of character where they would go, oh, and they had fights about who kind of owned that. But if you watch Alice Ghostly, she does that. The
It's kinda
same
like
thing
you
Paul
and I,
Lynn
Rob.
did.
It's like how you and I treat each other on your show.
Oh,
Well, it's not that. We have our
Oh,
Well,
Rob!
Bob Crane was not gay. Bob Crane.
well, you don't know what he did swinging videos with
Well, he
like
was in
he
the
did-
porno.
he
He was in
died
the first like VHS
some
porno
weird
home
sex
video,
video
sex
thing.
shit. Yeah.
That's not gay.
No.
but it's fun if
Okay.
you go watch like Alice Ghostly on shows she was on, she's basically doing the same shtick as Paul Lynn.
What happened? Somebody said tragic story with Lynn. What happened?
He
I don't
died of
know.
a heart attack, I thought. He was an angry from what I understand, he was an angry dude. He felt like he deserved like true stardom, but I watched, I forget which network it was on, maybe Pluto or TV Land. He did a sitcom that ran for 2 or 3 years in the 70s called The Paul Lynn Show. It wasn't a horrible show, but he was a father, family, and it wasn't bad. I
Russell
thought.
S. I agree.
What?
Charles Nelson Riley is greater than Paul Lynn.
Hollywood Squares, where people
okay.
go to die.
Okay, here's the way to judge Paul Lynn and Charles Nelson Riley. Based on their game show personas. I think Paul Lynn was way better than Charles Nelson Riley.
Wait, Charles Nelson Riley was really good in some show in the last 15 years, like a serious part. What show was that?
He was
Well,
like
he was, he was a big theater director.
No, I'm trying to think. What show was that on?
Was he on the Burt Reynolds? He was friends with Burt Reynolds. Was he on the Burt Reynolds Evening Shade show?
Chat GPT to answer that.
Burt Reynolds had a
please.
series.
Evening Shade, yeah, it was very popular.
PT asks.
What year was that? I must have been overseas.
An actor named
I think early 90s.
No, okay, never heard of it.
Please tell Harry
Was it
that
X-Files. He was on the X-Files.
he was
There was
a running character.
There was like a short arc. He was like this mystery writer or paranormal writer or something. Someone tell me if I'm correct about this. Hold on a second.
Hey, Russ Dawson, I think you all know the answer to whoever is gay.
Was Charles Nelson Riley on the X-Files?
Well,
Yes.
there's
He played Jose Chung in 3-episode Jose Chung's from Outer Space, a comedic role where he appeared without his usual toupee. His performance was so well received, he was reprised on a crossover episode of Millennium. See?
I never saw X-Files, and I never saw Northern Exposure or
Oh.
Twin Peaks.
Oh, really?
All great
I never
shows.
saw X-Files. I couldn't get into X-Files, but
I
Twin
love
Peaks-
the X-Files. Well, that's where what's his name, who made Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad, was an X-Files producer, writer, showrunner.
Can't think of
Anyway,
his name.
Twin Peaks at the LA Weekly, we had a ball of butcher paper where we were connecting all these people together, and it was fun, man. At the time, that was the most amazing thing on television that I had ever seen.
Hey, okay, here's something I texted to the group chat. I'll show this.
Did we just get it? Is that new or from yesterday?
No,
Do I have to
here,
turn my notifications back on?
okay, here, all of you follically challenged people in the vinyl community. Okay.
Oh yeah, that was yesterday.
So HR will be reaching out to a lot of you.
Is that real?
I think that was
That's
The Onion.
That's ridiculous. Yeah.
I
don't
just
know.
call him cue ball.
So the reason that we're bald here, Harry, is because we have so much more testosterone than you, because the testosterone is what burns your hair up. You've got a lot of hair left, which is kind of like not a lot of testosterone.
That
Just
might
saying.
be the case. Hold on,
Just
Jim.
saying.
That might
Just
be the
saying.
case for most people that are bald. But I have a feeling that it's because when I put my drink on your head, it just that stops the hair from growing.
That stopped it from growing.
Yeah.
No, it's from testosterone burning it
So
up.
somebody mentioned the other night I did what was it? Oh, White Rabbit at open mic, and somebody said, "Oh, Viagra should have used that as their theme song because one pill makes you larger."
Okay, Harry, go back to the drawing board.
I thought
I
he
love
was
that
right.
Arabic version of that song. There's a woman who sings it in Arabic. Holy shit, it's good. The way it builds up, she really did a good job.
We're not allowed to listen to that in America anymore.
How about Nusrat? Where's my Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan? You ever listen to him?
Yes.
Quali music?
Yeah. That's on Real Gone, or no, it's on
This
Real
one's
World.
on Real World. Yeah,
Real World.
Good shit, man. I had to do a report on this stuff because my teacher wanted to get me into it, and it worked. Here, this is a real one.
All right,
And party.
I have to take a little break. Behave yourselves.
Oh, Rob's got to go pee pee.
I remember
You
last
bet.
time I almost shit my pants.
Oh,
So
you
he
can hear
died, I
it.
guess. Oh, and this is a white label pro. Is it? It's a white label. Great, interesting stuff. These were the, I think, like the whirling dervishes. The Sufi.
Yes.
They believe in
Jefferson Starship. First of all, the whole Star Wars holiday special was atrocious, and the airplane or the Starship were terrible. But I'm not a fan of most. After Dragonfly's okay, and what's the one with the orange Asian dragon cover? Well, Red Octopus is good too. The first three
Red
are
Octopus, yeah.
the first three are good. Then after, when they got all LA, especially that LA Airplane reunion album is terrible, in my opinion.
I'm gonna look and see if I can find a record. Just a minute.
And then those people that don't know anything about music keep saying that Starship was better than the Airplane.
Yes, it was.
No.
Well, I'll tell you what was better than the Airplane, if you ask me.
They were like a slick generic group. They had hits. I mean, as much as people hate "We Built This City," it's become such a cultural.
Okay.
That's a great album.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say I'm going to
Yeah.
say
That's
this.
not the Jefferson Airplane. They call it that, but it's Paul Kantner and
It's blows again. It's Jefferson Starship. This
yeah,
is the
but it's
first-
not built. It's really a Paul. Yeah, I know. I
All right,
understand.
all right,
You know the
okay.
song?
It's the
Here's
first
the-
time you use the term Jefferson Starship.
Here's the deal, people. And I don't feel I'm not a person who says this person never got their due. But I feel like people don't talk about Mickey Thomas and how good of a singer he was. I think he
Well,
was.
Who did he sing with before the Jeffersons?
Elvin Bishop.
Fooled around, fell in love.
Yeah. So people are silly. I think okay. The when they first started Starship with Mickey Thomas as the lead singer, that song Jane is a good song.
Yeah. I'm not a
That
big
is a
fan of
good
that.
song.
I'm not a big fan of that power ballad period.
Plus-
Yeah,
Plus-
I like. There's nothing.
They're
else
novelty
to start
songs,
there
and
about.
I get
No,
it.
and here's the
It
other
is a
deal
good
with
song.
it. Correct me if I'm wrong. When they started Starship,
You're wrong.
didn't they bring in the 17-year-old guitar player to be part of the band?
Well,
Am I wrong about that?
Yeah. Well, he came on the end of he was kind of touring playing with the Airplane a little bit. And then he played a little bit with Hot Tune, like all those grunt records. That's Craig Chiquita. Is it Craig Chiquita?
See, Dan B, who hates my guts, agrees with me.
What? For once, Rob is correct, Jane.
I
Jane.
agree with Dan B on both of those comments.
Yeah.
I'm
So when I was
telling
a kid
you,
living in Mill Valley, my roommate was a guy by the name of Jesse Barish, and he.
Oh, I know that. Wait,
Yeah.
I know that name.
He was my roommate. He was living on $200 a month, aid to the totally disabled at the time.
Remind
Now,
me.
Right.
roommate, is that what they're calling cellmates?
No,
Back
we
then?
had this. We were living in this Victorian. I lived in one floor. You know, everyone had their own room, but we didn't share the same room. Housemates. And Jesse, everyone loved Jesse, man. They fucking loved him. His heart had been broken, I think, by Leon Russell stealing his girlfriend. And then he hooked up with the Rowan brothers, I think, and then he hooked up with Starship, and he wrote about half of their
Yeah, I
biggest
know who
hits.
he is. I forgot about Jesse Barish.
Yeah.
Wow.
again, also Sarah. I like that song, Sarah. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
I mean, they're
I'm a
power
Lord
ballads. They're good for what they are. Yeah, I understand.
Good for what they are. They were good.
Yeah,
The
they're
first
good.
Starship was good.
It's kind of like
I mean,
saying you
they're
like
no
Toto.
burden.
But I will say
Like
this.
Toto.
A bunch of years ago, I was with my family and they went to a Pennsylvania ski resort, and performing there was Mickey Thomas's Starship. And I think, yeah, it was kind of cheesy looking.
It's all that kind of music, those power ballads that they used over and over again. Like there's so
Yeah,
many
but
like
he-
the yes,
in
I know-
the Anchorman movies. In the Anchorman movies, they're so over the top corny that they.
I don't
become
know what
cool.
power ballads are in the Anchorman movies.
Oh, there's a bunch. They always sing them all together. Someone named some.
If
Hey
you want
Siri,
power
what
ballads,
power
talk about
ballad
Journey.
songs are in the Anchorman movies?
Open Arms.
In the movie Anchorman, the team starts to sing the song Afternoon Delight.
Afternoon
when
Delight.
Ron speaks of
That's not a power ballad.
Well,
That's
you know what
like
I'm
a
talking about.
70s
Afternoon
nonsense
Delight.
song.
and catchy tune that fits the light-hearted and comedic tone.
Can I? Here's a new thing I would like to run on the stream. Mazzy has a senior moment.
You know, I challenge any of these youngsters, these 40-year-olds here, to be as sharp and theatrical when they're 71.
You're 72.
I'm 71.
I don't think Afternoon Delight is.
Are you? I thought you.
I'm
In
going
August,
against.
I'll be 72.
I'm
Okay.
going against Afternoon Delight being described as a power ballad.
Well,
as
it's
a
yacht rock. Okay,
yacht
it's,
rock. It's not
it's-
yacht rock.
It's
not.
that kind of cheesy, like Little River
It's
Band
a-
would be
I
another
kind of think Afternoon Delight is almost like a
What's
novelty.
this?
novelty song. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like Mickey Thomas.
No, that's
Oh,
Anchorman.
That's Anchorman.
Yeah.
Kind of a
I
big
love
deal.
that Anchorman.
This is the you can touch the mustache.
Hey, and Mazzy, do you know where Starland Vocal Band? You know where they're from?
Aren't they Australian? No.
They're from DC.
Oh, are they? Oh, I'm thinking of Little River Band's Australian, right?
Speaking of Paul Rudd, has anybody seen Anaconda yet? I still haven't gone, but I want to.
No.
I'll wait till it streams. Apparently, they made it for very modest budget, and internationally, it's already made its money.
I like Paul Rudd, but I'm not a fan of Jack Black.
You know what I was surprised about? I know I'm going back to the Critic Choice Award. You know what the best comedy was? Naked Gun. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
You know, okay, I'm about to say something brilliant right now.
God, finally. After how many years?
Okay, I was disappointed by the Naked Gun movie, and I think they should have done this. If anyone knows anything about Airplane, they basically took a script from an existing movie and just made it funny. It was from a 50s air disaster movie. I forget what the name of the movie was. If they make another Naked Gun movie, Paramount makes it. I think they own lots of TV shows in their library, like crime 70s detective shows. They should just find an episode of one of those shows, take the script from that show, and just do what like the Airplane guys did to it.
Yeah.
Just shoot it as funny. Put gags in the background. That would have, because the storyline, it always hinges on the storyline. The storyline of that new Naked Gun movie didn't make sense. It wasn't good.
And I like Liam Neeson. I think he's good for the part.
It just feels like they crowbarred in every joke in the film.
Yeah, I agree.
So, but if they
twice.
If they took like an episode of Mannix and took the storyline and shot a funny movie with that, I think that'd be a good idea.
They should do the Mod Squad. Take a episode of Mod Squad.
They already made a movie version of the Mod Squad with Claire Danes. Remember that?
Yeah, right. Very good.
About that.
The Mod Squad's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking to like all the, what was that producer who
Quinn
did
Martin.
Quinn Martin. They should take a Quinn Martin script and make a movie out of it.
Production.
Street to San Francisco.
Hey, listen, Daddy Bog, it's time for your bedpan to be changed.
You know, Liam Neeson was so funny in Extras. So was Patrick Stewart and David Bowie, for that matter. You know, the British show Extras with Ricky Gervais. Those were some of the best.
In Ted too.
Oh yeah. And even in the cowboy movie that he made.
Hey, go back and watch the beginning. I showed records, Fluffy.
You didn't show records.
And what does it matter if I show records or not?
This is a entertainment program. This is a lifestyle.
We don't pander to you young people.
And Peggy Lipton married
Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones.
Yes.
I'm just saying, take an episode of Mannix or Cannon or Barnaby Jones and make a funny movie out of it. Because you know what I was watching? There's a guy who wrote with the Zucker brothers. His name was Pat Proft. Oh, yeah. He directed a movie with Leslie Nielsen called Wrongfully Accused. That was kind of a spoof of...
Didn't he do Mr. Magoo too?
Pat Proft wrote it. It was actually directed by this guy who did a bunch of Jackie Chan movies. Oh. But it was Leslie Nielsen. That wasn't so good. But The Wrongfully Accused has a bunch of good jokes in it. In fact, I sent a clip that was sort of like a spoof of Usual Suspects. And the funniest joke in the thing is Leslie Nielsen's on the run because he's wrongfully accused. And he sees a wanted poster on the wall of a store. And who's the America's Most Wanted guy? Walsh. He's the store owner. And Leslie Nielsen takes a marker and draws on his picture so you can't tell it's him. And as he's leaving the store, there's a cop there. He goes, "Hold it right there." And he stops. And the guy goes past him and grabs a guy who looks like the drawing that Leslie Nielsen did. That's funny.
So now
you just wrecked it for us, Rob. You like wrecking movies for us all the time.
Yeah, you told them
there's no chance in hell you were going to go watch that movie.
The TV series that I'm watching.
Finished Stranger Things last night, and someone at her office, I think they were fucking with her, told her like a month ago, yeah, 8 of the cast members die. And so this whole time she was waiting for 8 which ones are going to die. I don't want to ruin it for anyone who the 8 were, but she was shitting herself when that
The
was
TV
over.
series that I'm watching right now that I think is hilarious is Nobody Wants This.
Oh,
Oh, that guy.
no.
No,
It's the
That
so
guy, what are
funny.
you talking about? That
it's the
guy.
show on Netflix where the rabbi meets the
Oh, right.
That's a good movie.
And his brother, I love his brother is so funny. Everybody on that show is
Yeah.
good.
My favorite episode, it was at the end of the first season or close to the end, when they go to the Jewish mother's house and she's all kosher. I don't know the record for you, but she's in the kitchen. It's perfect Jewish. It's perfect.
Oh, it's
I'm watching.
hold
I'm
on.
watching Slow Horses. I'm watching Slow Horses.
Chance. Listen, Chance. The only difference between your surface noise and my live stream is we're past our prime. You guys still have a chance and are failing at every attempt.
So you have 5
It's
people.
like empty net. You're like empty nesters.
Well, he is prime time. You're like the local.
Chance has 5 guests on every time. Is that true? So 80% of his talent is great on that show. So I like 80% of Chance's show. I just finished. I'm on season 4 again of Mad Men. I haven't watched it since it was on AMC with commercials. I forgot how great the writing and the directing in that show is, and how they didn't play for, I mean, a lot of it is obviously of a time, so they didn't try to sugarcoat it to today's standards.
Well, why do you need to sell Mad Men every time we do a stream?
Because
really.
I keep watching it, and
Can we talk about Slow Horses for a minute?
Slow Horses
Gary
is good
Oldman?
too. I like Slow Horses, but
Slow
anyway, Mad
Horses-
Men is so good. It's on HBO now. It
Never
looks
bet
so
on
good.
a slow horse.
Slow Horses starts with a scene that had never, ever been done on any sort of entertainment before. I'd never seen an actor do what Gary Oldman did in the first episode of Slow Horses, where
Fart.
he farted himself awake.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. It was so
He
good.
does take a lot from Columbo.
I tried to watch that.
Like to
I
fart
tried
yourself awake? Come
I
on.
tried to
doing
watch.
that. Try acting.
I tried to watch that show.
Oh, it's good.
I couldn't get into it.
I like
acting,
British.
farting
I like
yourself
British
awake.
spy and detective thrillers.
Have you ever seen a
Listen,
dog fart itself awake?
Only in the BBC you can
I've
say.
seen you fart yourself awake.
It's only in British TV can you say cunt. You can't even say it on American TV.
Yeah,
Because
you
no
know
one,
Cunt is
Americans,
coming back. Cunt is coming. Cunt is coming back. Cunt is spreading.
Well, it's
Why?
big in Europe or England.
It is, and it's not a big deal there.
We're allowed to say sunt.
Yeah,
No,
they're not slow horses.
Americans don't use that as like, we only use it when we refer to like certain types of ladies. We don't use it as a generalized insult.
We
What's
used to.
what's
though.
that
I
guy's
remember
name?
using it.
Jeselnik, or what's his name? The
Jeselnik,
comedian.
Jeselnik, yeah.
He's got a joke where he says, my buddy's wife called me the other day and said, I want you to stop talking to my husband. He says, why? She says, because he called me a terrible name. He goes, he did. Did he call you a bitch? She says, no. He said, did he call you a cunt? She says, no. He goes, well, then he didn't hear it from me.
Come on, that's funny.
That is good.
That's
Okay.
his humor.
Harry and Jim really kind of upped their games today.
We did
Thank
By
you.
your
That's one great
yeah,
joke.
but by your standards, those are very low.
pretty bad, pretty low. Yeah, Jeselnik I love, and I'm gonna read The Getaway by Jim Thompson, who I love. I fucking love.
The Getaway.
Okay.
You mean the old movie?
Yeah,
Hold on.
he
Hold
wrote
on.
the book. This guy.
That
Jim,
was such a good
Jim,
movie.
I have a question. How many times do you plan on going to the bathroom today?
You know what? I don't think it's going to be that many because I've been shitting pretty good lately.
I don't understand. To me,
You wanna
what's
know.
good about this, Rob? I'm going to say this as a
It's important though to know.
this. You have a good show. I like your show here, but to me, it's a show that's good as a live stream. And I don't understand if you're watching to this point, Joey Callio, because I know you sleep in. you watch this show because I get like later in the day or the evening comments about this show because you watch it later and rebroadcast it. I have no idea why people would watch this when it's not live.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you can't comment.
All right.
You know?
All right.
It's
Hold
like
on.
it
One
doesn't
second.
matter. It's like
hold on.
watching the news a week
I was
later.
prepared. I was prepared to go through this whole stream without a rant. Here's a rant.
I'm out of here. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Mazzy. Because if you look at my analytics, most people watch this show after the fact.
No, I know that. I just don't get it. I'm not saying they don't.
Listen, all you people, I'm sorry to do this to you, Mazzy. Fuck that shirt. Don't buy that shirt. Okay.
I have to say that I'm as mystified by people who watch this show afterwards as I'm mystified by people who watch Mazzy's videos.
And as I edit,
it's not live.
I will take
Why
that.
would you watch anything that's not
I
live?
will take that.
you know what? As I edit out
challenge
all
every day.
Mazzy's references to his T-shirt and whatnot auction, Mazzy, you understand most people watch this after the fact, and they're going to still see you hawking your shirt and your whatnot.
No, I know
Well,
why.
How many hats have you sold already since the show started?
One hat
How many
and
shirts?
4 T-shirts and 1
Nice.
mug.
Okay, but the problem is, I think you've maxed it out.
It probably did.
I think that's it.
That's okay. That's okay.
Do they come in different colors?
The shirt everything's black for now. Oh, the shirt comes in black or white for now.
Can everyone
do options? But,
hold on? Can everyone understand this? Mazzy just got through bashing this live stream that he's on practically
No,
all the
I said I
time.
loved it. I said you have a good
hold on,
stream.
I'm not done yet. And yet, all he was talking about was watching Mad Men for the 8th time.
Right?
But Mad Men was never a live performed program.
Yeah, they did when they filmed it. They were performing it live.
No, that
Wow.
well, people are living.
Okay, I'm going to do my impersonation of Gary Oldman waking up. Never mind.
I'm paying attention to
apparently-
the audience. Yes, Herc.
Apparently, Jim does his impression of Gary Oldman every 5 minutes.
It's the only one I've had like a lot of roughage.
There's no all T-shirts. It's on demand, so it's endless. There's no you can't these days. The first batch of T-shirts I did a few years ago, that my son designed the thing. I printed up 100 shirts, and it's hard because how many smalls and larges and mediums and shipping, you can't do it. And I realized
now there's a small group of people somewhere in Africa wearing those T-shirts.
exactly. And I realized, and this is going to sound shitty at the last 3 minutes of the show, most of the vinyl people are like way bigger than I thought they were. Like I should have had like all double XL.
Oh no.
Somebody asked in the comments why there were no 4Xs.
Yeah, I made 4Xs when I did mine.
I think you can only get up to 3X on the.
Hold on. I'm starting one of those petition websites against Mazzy who's ostracizing fat people from wearing his T-shirts.
Two of our friends came. Harry brought. Who came? Uwe. I gave one to him, and he sent me a picture of his daughter wearing it. That sounds creepy, doesn't it? And is it Brent? Is the other guy?
Yeah.
Brent, I gave him one for his. He has a young son, and so
Yeah. Mazzy's fat shaming everybody.
I'm not.
He only makes small shirts.
Yeah.
Well, no, they sent me those by mistake. They
You
didn't
said
charge
ones
me.
like
They
small on the shoulders.
You only in this company. It's so funny. The last company I could order as many samples as I wanted at wholesale or a discount, whatever. And now I only can do 3 items a month wholesale. There's extra. Yeah, there's XXL and there's double and triple. But there's no
do shower curtains.
No, I don't. I don't do that shit.
You know what this show needs? This show needs Mazzy standing up and walking away with no pants on. That's what this show needs. There hasn't
No,
been
I
any-
think that's what you need.
there hasn't been any nudity.
You know, I tell
No?
you, if they're good enough for Rogan and Mr. T,
It's true.
Tom Rashawn
It's the
laid the type
stupid
out for me,
music.
and there's no comma, so just chill out about that. Yeah, they're
Um,
unisex. They're unisex.
Hey, my shirt has commas.
Commas like wreck the type treatment in this kind of thing.
No,
Okay, well,
they're
It's the
Okay,
music. That's why the
it's
music
9
is slightly
o'clock.
larger, because it's the music. The music is the.
Oh, you know what? This is really bad. I had a really nice thing of Donald Trump signing a presidential decree that Record Collector News rocks the House, signed by Donald Trump. And someone altered it to say Record Collector News is doomed. Trump's endorsed is seen as troublesome to most.
So we'll
Look at
see you all Thursday morning, Thursday
Mhm.
afternoon, 4:30 in auction. The store is available for t-shirts and mugs on my channel.
I don't
Thank
get
you.
any. I don't even get a free T-shirt for these.
Well, if
plugs.
I will send you, next time, I have to wait till next month. Are you an extra large?
2X.
See, I undervalued your size.
I'm a giant. I have wide shoulders. I'm a giant person.
Who was it that used to always say link right when the show was done?
I think that's
Is that Rich? No.
it's this is what's his face? Thank you. All right,
Say,
everyone.
What, did he just change his name?
Well, no. What the stream started doing is putting what your channel technical name is, not your handle or whatever. They've changed it.
Okay.
All right, take care, everyone. Have a good day.
All right, happy trails, everybody.
I'm out of here.